Say his name and he appears. Levette believe in poor bookings. Levette believes in poor bookings. Trash Raw, Smackdowns, and PLEs. Levette believe in poor bookings. Levette believe in poor bookings.
Yo, it's your boy, the Ghetto Wrestling Fan here, and I'm back with another video. And oh boy, so SmackDown was trash as expected. We all knew it was going to be garbage. Everybody blaming it on being a tape event, a tape show, on why the quality of the show wasn't as good as usual. But to tell you the truth, the show is trash every week. This is the last SmackDown of the year, ladies and gentlemen. The last SmackDown of the 2025 calendar year. WWE has been trash the whole entire year. It's been dookie juice the whole entire year. No exaggeration. That's why I feel, me personally, AEW won for the year 2025 when it comes to content, because AEW has been 10 times better than WWE. WWE had its moments with John Cena early in the year when John Cena turned heel. I like Jacob Fatu, what he did a little bit this year, though his booking was kind of trash. They had a few moments, but it was overall, if I had to rate it, it was trash. That's the rating, trash. No number, just trash. Just dookie juice. That's all I'm going to say. So let's get into this show. Of course, Carmelo Hayes won the United States Championship, as I announced last week. We already knew that was going to happen because it's a pre-tape event. So it was a spoiler last week. But let's go down the list of what happened. So we had Last Legend versus Charlotte Flair. This was, I'm going to be honest, it was actually a decent match. Like I told you guys in my last review for SmackDown, I believe Last Legend has a lot of potential. She didn't look out of place. She looked like she could hang with Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, I feel, is overrated, but Charlotte Flair is a great wrestler. She one of the best wrestlers that WWE have. I got to take my hat off to her. I got to keep it real. Don't matter if I like her personally, but I can't denounce her skill if she's putting forth the effort. So for this match, I say this match was pretty decent. It wasn't super boring. They look like they knew what they was doing, because for the last couple of weeks or months, the women division has been overly garbage and trash. Too many botches, too many trash matches. But they actually did good. I take my hat. That was a decent match. I ain't gonna say it was super good. It was a decent match. I'm gonna give them their props for that. Moving on, we got Julia and whatever her tag team partner is, what's her last? I'm just gonna say James. Julia and James versus Chelsea Green and Albert Fire. This match was garbage. It was unneeded. And I'm gonna move fairly fast, and I'm gonna skip a lot of things that happened tonight on SmackDown, because to tell you the truth, a lot of it was trash, and I don't really feel like going over it. It wasn't entertaining, and I don't care. Anyway, moving on. So the Julia tag team match with Chelsea Green and her partner, that match was trash. So we moving on. So we move to the backstage segment between Cody Rhodes and Trick Williams. So Trick Williams inside Nick Aldis locker room, and he's asking Nick Aldis, what's going to be your offer? Because I got a big offer on Raw. So as you can see, which we all knew through the rumors, that they was going to move Trick Williams up to the main roster finally, after I don't know how long of them giving him the waiting list, playing the waiting list game with Trick Williams. He finally been moved up the ladder to the main roster. So Cody come in, he tell Trick Williams, give him a minute. Trick Williams walk off. He walk back in and say, no, I'm not sitting down. No, I'm not done. No, I'm Trick Williams, and he have blah 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 blah, and that's pretty much it. So we then gets to the Drew McIntyre and the Cody Rhodes segment, which is complete trash, because we know for a fact that it's no way in hell Drew McIntyre is going to beat Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to take that WWE title all the way into the Mania next year, which I believe, spoiler alert, Roman Reigns will be winning the Royal Rumble, and Roman Reigns will be going to WrestleMania to face Cody Rhodes in their third WrestleMania together for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Spoiler alert, Bianca Belair will be winning the 2026 women's Royal Rumble match, and she will be going to face Jade for the women's WWE Championship. So we'll see if they change that, because I can show you guys the list of the script that was leaked. I ain't gonna tell you where I got it from, but it was leaked. So that's what that is. Okay, so we move on. Drew McIntyre assaults Cody, disrespect Dusty Rhodes, and because it was a stipulation that again from last week, if Cody Rhodes put his hands on Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes will be stripped of the WWE title. So Drew did everything in his power to get Cody Rhodes to try to assault him, which Nick Aldis held him back. He said they agreed to a 3 stages of hell match at the next PLE for the WWE title. He said he gonna send him to hell like to meet his father. Complete disrespect. Nick Aldis tried to hold Cody back. He get distracted with Nick Aldis. Drew McIntyre hits Cody with a Claymore, and that's pretty much the end of that segment. Now we get on to which we all knew before we even watched the show. Melo competes in a decent match. It was a decent match with Ilya Dragunov for the WWE United States Championship, and as he deserved it, well deserved. Carmelo Hayes, he wins the United States Championship, getting his first title on the main roster since he been moved up, which he should have been had the title because he been on the main roster for I don't know how long. But I'm proud of Carmelo Hayes, and I appreciate you for sticking it out even though you was getting poorly booked and jobbing out to everybody on the SmackDown roster. Congratulations, Carmelo Hayes. And this is pretty much it for me when it comes to the recap because nothing much really happened. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and leave your message in the comments. I'll be back for the Raw recap video. Thanks and one love. Peace.
Say his name and he appears. Levesque believe in poor bookings. Levesque believes in poor bookings. Tries Raw, SmackDowns, and PLEs. Levesque believe in poor bookings. Levesque believe in poor bookings.